Hey guys, KillerPigeon back for day 31 of these daily vlog cycles, and we just had another day of WePlay Pushka League action. The playoffs have commenced, and we've already had 3 series played, all of which today were actually 2-0s. And to many people's surprise, they all swung away different than maybe expected. Of course, to open up, we had Hellraisers versus Ninjas in Pajamas. Hellraisers really looking on top of their game, and Ninjas in Pajamas actually looking pretty shaky in the second half of the group stage. But they were able to finally find their footing. It really did come around what people will be seeing as a little bit of cheesiness, because they managed to actually beat Hellraisers back-to-back 2 games in a row using Bounty Hunter and Meepo drafts. Big credit to them in that regard. Hellraisers, I was kind of anticipating something like this might happen just because they've been on form. And usually when you kind of go through a group stage and it seems all cruising, there's going to be someone tripping you up towards the end or after the end and into the playoffs. And that's happened here. The question is whether Ninjas in Pajamas can make that sort of thing happen against their next opponent, which we'll talk about right now. It's going to be VP.Prodigy, who did manage to 2-0 Alliance. This one was the biggest surprise of the day. I honestly expected this one to go right down the line. It could go either way, but honest to God, VP.Prodigy, formidable, right? When I saw the draft for game 1, I definitely felt that they were stronger. I love the fact they had that Kunker in there to offset all this kind of burst potential that maybe comes out from Alliance with the Lestrak, and the fact that they were able to actually just get on top of that hero and delete him quickly. And then in game 2, I felt like that one was going to be closer, but I love the way that they actually utilized the Lestrak in conjunction with the Monkey King. And once again, just making this axe work, where most teams are maybe having a bit of a shake here and there, trying to get it to actually work in their lineups. It seems VP.Prodigy are pretty damn kick-ass with it. DM is a boss, and he proves it there. As Alliance get 2-0 by VP.Prodigy. And that brings you your first semifinals, which is going to happen tomorrow at the end of the day. So we'll get into that in a second. I want to round up today because the final series, I think for a lot of people, was a huge surprise. Team Liquid managed to 2-0 Virtus.Pro. I did call these boys the hot contenders to watch. And I think they surpassed even my expectations. I honestly thought it was going to be a 2-1 victory overall, was my prediction yesterday, I believe. But I did say that Team Liquid would be able to trump Virtus.Pro, and they proved exactly that. Amazing performance, especially coming out from, I love Tiger in game 1. He getting his hands on that Divine Rapier, bringing down the swole boss that was LTV, so they were able to actually come back from what was an even game into just a stomp in Team Liquid's favor. And then in the second game, even more convincing. The moment I saw the draft complete and I saw a Broodmother, I was like, this is over. I knew the Virtus.Pro, like, yeah, very talented squad, but there was no way they could actually deal with that with the Void Spirit, with the Broodmother. I just had full faith in Team Liquid, and as a result, they got the 2-0 that we would have expected. Tomorrow, I am going to be in, and I am going to be covering the first 2 series of the day. So I believe we are going to be opening up with the lower bracket round 1 between Hellraisers and Virtus.Pro. Now, this is going to be hype and spicy, okay? These are the 2 top-ranked CIS teams right now, to be honest. You know, you can look at the result that just happened here, where Virtus.Pro gets 2-0 by Team Liquid, but that doesn't say anything within the internal region. It would be fair to say that Hellraisers and Virtus.Pro are considered the top 2, given Hellraisers' recent performance, the fact that Virtus.Pro just won ESL. This is going to be a bloodbath. I honestly think that this one could be a coin flip. I expect this one to definitely go 2-1 either way. I would maybe favor Virtus.Pro a little bit more, just because I think they have a little bit more spice to their drafts. They're a little bit more diverse than Hellraisers and other opponents are right now. Hellraisers are these guys that have very kind of pinpointed heroes. They like to get their hands on. They get them every game. They feel great. What happens when they don't is the real question mark. Whereas Virtus.Pro, they got to be angry here, right? Getting 2-0 by Liquid, especially in the second game, not seeing that Broodmother come. Solo's got to be kicking himself, and I think they're going to rectify it tomorrow, and I think they'll be able to take that 2-1 to their favor. And then the second series of the day, we're going to have Team Secret versus Na'Vi. Now, this should be a doozy if you're a Team Secret fan. I have to give the victory in my prediction to Team Secret. I think they are playing formidable data. They are a scary force to be reckoned with. And I honestly do think that I put them right now. I want to say, like, I think Liquid are playing more formidable data, but Secret obviously more consistent. So I put like Secret top 2 regardless. No offense to Nip, but I need to see more from them. They've started to show up straight away, beating Hellraisers, but I want to see more. And we'll get to see more, because after that Team Secret Na'Vi series, which I'm going to predict is going to be a 2-1 victory in favor of Team Secret, you're then going to have Ninjas in Pajamas versus VP.Prodigy. This really could go either way. I think VP.Prodigy's playstyle could match up very well against Ninjas in Pajamas. I think Ninjas in Pajamas just proven themselves by beating Hellraiser like that. But at the same time, VP.Prodigy looked just as on fire in that series against Alliance, and it felt more flexible. Yeah, they relied on this axe at the core pinnacle of their draft, but when I compare it to Nip running over their opponent twice with a Meepo, it's a little bit shaky. I think Hellraisers kind of trapped themselves in the draft and the idea of running a core ET in that second game, which I don't know how I feel about the core ET. I think the core ET has the same issue with Sin Dendi have when he does like Ancient Apparition in the mid. It's like, great, you can counter hero, but how are you farming? How is the net worth disparity working? I think Ninja Pajamas are an incredibly good team at utilizing Bounty Hunter. I don't think I've seen any other team utilize it the same way, but I expect that to get banned out. I don't expect VP.Prodigy to allow that to really go through. Whereas VP.Prodigy, I think they just got good, strong bases to build their drafts around, right? When you got FN having these clutch save type heroes, you got your Pugners, you got your Kunkers, these type of heroes that they actually utilize so well. An Epileptic Kid on your win conditions. I actually have to give a lot of credit to the way he's expanded his hero pool compared to a few months back where it was the illusion hero guy and maybe he could do Drown Bloodseeker. Now you see him able to do the Monkey King performances. You know, he's not afraid to go for a Leshrac or, you know, back to his Phantom Lancer, of course, because Phantom Lancer is decent. But I feel like his hero pool is a lot more diverse now, and it's really starting to show. So in that series, I would say VP.Prodigy take that in a 2-1 victory. I think it's going to come really down to the line. I don't think I can see Nip maybe getting a kind of cheesy Meepo draft once. I can't see VP.Prodigy letting that happen twice, especially after they just watched Hellraisers for that trick. That's going to round out my predictions for tomorrow. I am, of course, going to be on the first and second series, so you'll be able to catch me hosting for Hellraisers versus Virtus.pro in the lower bracket, where we're already going to be eliminating either Virtus.pro or Hellraisers. You wouldn't have expected to say that going into this tournament. And then following up, I will be hosting rather for Team Secret versus Na'Vi. So be sure to catch me there. I believe the games are going to kick off at 14 EEST. Not sure what that is. My time. Figure it out. Pretty sure 14 my time. 1 p.m. EST, I believe. Screw time zones, guys. Can we just get like a collective zone we accept? How about the one that has +000? I may be biased because I'm from the UK, but can't be wrong about the fact it is regarded as the home of time. It's 000, and we have the best time traveling TV series ever in Doctor Who. Therefore, we win. ROR, we are done. Thank you for tuning in again. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you want to catch more of these, and be sure to like or dislike whatever you feel. Let me know your comments. Let me know your opinions in the comments below, and I will catch you on the panel tomorrow. And in the next one of these, guess when? Tomorrow. See you then.